Inspo Radio. Welcome, welcome. I'm getting such
Oh,
great feedback from.
hello.
Well, let me wait. You're so Bobby. Why are you so tiny?
I don't know. I took
Why are you
the
so
shrinking
get it?
the shrinking juice. I gotta grow. Here, let me drink
That's
this.
it. Okay, it worked. Holy
There
crap!
we go. Okay, normal size again. Perfect.
Amazing. Sadly, Chico has shrunken to the point where she's just not even on the screen at the
I heard
moment.
she's busy in the studio,
She is
so
busy in the studio. She is
gotta give
grinding,
her time.
and we want to be transparent to about going with Chico, which is Nessie the Rilla, Stowick, Collab. Uh, um, Nebrilla had songs number one and number two on Sound XYZ
That's right. Yeah, he's
this past
crushing it
week.
lately. I've been seeing his
Absolutely.
stuff on the trending page for Sound XYZ for the past few weeks now. Um, Not just his like recent stuff, but like older stuff too that like minted out and it's still trending. It's been cool to see an artist that we've interviewed doing well.
Doing well, interviewed and collaborating with the sound remix competition that Sotwick won, and Sotwick actually was on the top 10 as well this week. So we got 3 out of like the 10 collaborating on a track that we're super excited about. I'm hearing some really great vibes. The samples and stuff that they're kind of sneaking out are really interesting, and so
Ooh,
excited to
that's
kind of
some
show
good
you guys
stuff.
the
I
process
want to hear that
as
as
we
well.
build towards. Yeah, it's gonna be so, dude. I'm excited because I think we all when we were talking about like what kind of track it could be, we're just like, what's the vibe right now, right? And I think that I want to spoil anything for anybody, but like I think we're just like let's find something that captures this moment and speaks to this moment for our communities. So I'm excited about what they got cooking. For Optimism, the We Love the Arts competition, we're aiming for you. So we got about 5 or 6 days to mint, guys. So I'm a little scared to be honest. I'm like Bobby. I'm like
Yeah,
it's such a
I'm
tight
hoping we can
deadline,
pull
and
it
we're working with
together.
such. Yeah, we got Nessie is actually in Art Basel. A lot of the artists are in Art Basel doing
That's fun.
3-4 events, and it's just a really busy time. So much music on the Web3 side has landed. We got Nessie, So Tough So Cute, like one of my favorites.
Oh, nice.
Stotwick, and funny enough, maybe I'll play that one uh, first, but I'll just say somebody you picked last week dropped an NFT, and I don't know if you know about it. And so
Ooh,
I
looking
think you're
for
going to want to mint
that.
this one, man. I think you're going to
Okay.
want to mint this one.
Well, I'm intrigued.
Valentina Sai, Malik Naeem, Mela B, just such great talents that are burgeoning, and their tags are here. Follow them here on Twitter because these are the ones to follow, and their drops this week are really fantastic. And so, but I can only pick so many, right? On the
Right,
show,
right.
we've right. This is the same problem you have. It's just like at the end of the day, we can only pick three to play for each other, and so this
True.
was a close
I'm
one.
interested to hear your three. It's you're usually doing a one pick, sometimes
Yeah,
two, but I got
yeah.
you all to myself, so I get to hear all three picks. So that'll be very interesting for myself and the audience. I'm looking forward to that.
Well, I was excited to share because there's so much music. But you brought in some interesting stuff. I think I'm about to hear it now. MPH Crash and Burn featuring Lauren Lemon.
Ooh, I
Lemon.
do really like this one. This one is
What?
more my classic style that I like. I hadn't heard of this artist before, but I like the way they make music. I don't know. I've been looking at more of their other stuff, so we should check it out. And this is from
Let's go.
Summertime
I really just love the
rain, love equals
vocals. Sounds
pain,
fantastic.
but we live and learn. Don't be afraid, don't run away. Leave this to fate, maybe we'll go on. I know you know we could question them.
You want to listen along? Pop us out down there. You see that little arrow in the square? Pop us out. And you can listen to us while you're DJing the rest of the night.
Question.
Here come the visuals.
How a little dance music, nothing too complicated, not making it too hard. I kind of want to hang out, vibe, wow. I'm a sucker for good vocals. I feel like
build up. Yeah, it's quiet, good vocals, and then it's got a good build up.
it's not too difficult. It's very simple lyric, not too much differentiation.
There's a little square down there. Pop us out with that little arrow and square, and then you go to the side. You can just listen along while you DJ. It's just like we're hanging out with you all night as you're DJing. Let's get through that. 4,400.
While your shit's going to crash out, this is your music.
You're losing all your money.
Gas fees are pumping.
Again, while Gway is going through the roof and you're frustrated, you're waiting on transactions, we're here with you. Pop us out down there in the lower right.
Yeah, now that I think about it, this is kind of an appropriate song. It's like, whole market's up, but we're all like, yeah, I can crash and burn. I've been there. Who cares?
It's called Crash and Burn. It actually didn't hit me until we were talking about it. Crash and Burn, MPH. They're all about it, but we're here to not crash and burn with you. I actually wanted to give a shout out to Adam McBride. Adam McBride is I don't know what to term him as, but he is a influencer who has, one of those archaeologists into NFTs. He like finds like those ones that were like nobody knew about and stuff. He's like one of these great researchers, and he brings all this, to the mainstream with his show. And he was like complaining that there was no pop out. And so on Twitter, and we know each other through Rug Radio. And so I was like, let's just tag Elon. I'm just like, so I started tagging Elon. I'm just like, dude, Elon, if people want to DGen with us, all you have to do is just that arrow and that square, push that button, and we go to the side, and you can keep scrolling. Because beforehand, you couldn't do that in Twitter. And then we were just so frustrated by that.
Theater
scroll past it.
Or full mode.
Exactly. And so just having us right to the side while you continue to scroll, I thought was like so important. We kept like tagging, and then within 2 days, the feature was on Twitter. So be sure to tag Elon on everything, every little problem you have.
Minty for getting that done.
Yeah. So next up, I wanted to surprise you. I don't know how much of a surprise it's going to be, but I'm just going to throw it up there, and I'm going to see. This is your judgment call. Are you going to mint it, or are you not going to mint it? Let's go.
Okay. We'll see. I'm curious now.
I know you think of me in some kind of special way, but you never care to show it, and you know that it's too late. Flashing lights, waking up in
Yeah, once you're gonna mint it, you have to do both hands. You have to be like mint.
in the summer air. I could do this anytime of you. You never care to show that you never care to show.
Turn it up on these if you got the sponsor too.
I know you think of me in some kind of special way, but you never
Baby, your
but
choice
you
last week.
never care to show it, and you know that it's too late. Flashlights,
Only 12 of
waking up late night. I could do this anytime of you. You never care to show, but you never care to show, but you never
Angry Baby, your choice
That's a nice
last week,
surprise.
and a different track. Minting suddenly, it's just like you were doing. It was straight a Web 2, find on your end. I just happened to be going really deep. I mean, this is like so new. It's like not even up on any charts or anything. This is like a real deep sort of dig on my part. I say dig and brand new, but of course Koopa Troopa is like collecting, so that doesn't make it. he's like the biggest mainstream collector. Once Koopa Troopa puts his stamp on it, I feel like it's always sort of like, okay, this could
Starting to
this
hit
could
that,
be yeah.
discoverability level. Well, that's cool.
Good.
Yeah, I think this must be one of their first like ETH style mints. Does Sound XYZ use? Yeah, they use ETH, right?
Yeah, it's ETH and Optimism. Hello.
Right.
And so, but yeah, 12 out of 50 mints they're only 12 out of 50, and it's a 0.005. So I mean,
not
I'm gonna put the
bad.
links down below after the show, guys. But you can type in this name, Angry Baby, and snag this.
All
'Cause I
right.
think
Well,
it's,
good to
it's a
know.
banger.
Thanks for sharing that one. Yeah, I found some of their music through. It's technically a Web3 app, but its interface you wouldn't know it. It doesn't require you to be a master of Web3 technology. It's called Vault Music, and
Just the wallet login that makes you a master of Web3 technology.
right. Well, it doesn't
wallet
even
for that.
require you to like know how to. I know there's a way to integrate like your own custodial wallet, but you don't have to. So it makes it very user friendly. I found them through there. It's something I discovered through Hachi. So Hachi was releasing music on there, which is how I found it.
Hachimujin, the great lo-fi. I don't know how to savant
The
legend.
lo-fi legend. You know who's
Lo-fi
also
legend,
in
that
the
sounds
lo-fi who I almost chose this week is Searlight, another fantastic, well-renowned artist in our space. They're very.
We have more. We have so many great artists in our space, and we're like, I think it's interesting because like just to get to know Hachi, it's like so cool, and like we had him on the show and to talk about his process of lo-fi like blew my mind. It was just like, wow, this is a real art form that he's taking very seriously. This genre of music.
Outside of whatever else he does, because this is just his other project.
Exactly. But you fancy yourself pretty popular this week. You've selected Golden God.
Okay, I literally only chose this song.
Somebody's feeling good about Bitcoin being up at 44.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
fair enough. So,
Yeah.
A, yes, it felt relevant, and B, the lyrics from the song are just "It's Always Sunny" lyrics, or not lyrics, but "It's Always Sunny" quotes from the show, and it's I don't know how I found this, but it's so funny.
It's one of my favorite shows.
It's a very simple beat, but it's just the quote they pulled from it is just.
Let me tell you something. I haven't even begun to peak.
I'll be laughing the whole time. I know this shit damn well.
Yep. Yeah, that's how I was when I found the song. I was like, this is amazing. This is what I needed.
Hey, buddy. I haven't seen you for a bit. You've probably been staying inside to avoid this heat
Pop
wave,
us out
huh?
down in the lower
Boy, it's
right,
been
that
hot.
arrow and that square. Hit that button, and we'll go over to this side. And you guys can keep going. We'll be hanging out with you.
It is super hot. Yeah. It's getting real hot around here. So hot, Wally. But you don't really know what hot is, do you?
Yeah.
That's a storm. You ever been in a storm, Wally? I mean, a real storm? Not a thunderstorm, but a storm of fists raining down on your head.
They're using
Blasting
this
you in the face. Pummeling you in the stomach. Hitting you in the chest. So hard you think your heart's gonna stop. You ever been in a storm like that, Wally?
Overall, very simple song. Clips they pulled from the show.
Hitting you in the chest. Chest. The chest. Chest. The chest. Chest. The chest. Chest. The chest.
Enter a new dimension. Experience a new reality.
I don't remember this line from Inside.
You create your own reality. I've known beggars to be kings and kings to be beggars, all because they believed it so. It's your choice. It's my choice. It's your universe. It's my universe. And you are God. I am God. Hitting you in the chest. Chest. The chest. Chest. The chest. Chest. The chest. Chest. The chest.
It's about all there is to fun. But it's funny, catchy.
Because of the implication.
Oh god, that show is so funny. Yeah, shout out to DJ Press.
DJ.
And when I do peak, you'll know.
You know that.
For all you Always Sunny fans out there, you'll recognize that. But
Yes.
just felt it was funny, relevant, and yeah, just enjoyed the vibes on that one.
Good vibes. I was actually catching up on Welcome to Wrexham, and the entire cast went and joined them in Wrexham to watch a game. It was like magic.
Oh, nice.
It was so awesome.
That's cool.
Let's see. So I'm gonna go for another Web3 pick of the week, and
Okay.
it's gonna be I kind of have to go with our guy Satwick. Satwick, it's just like he's on a tear.
Hey, you said
He-
he hit Hot 10, so
he released the track from the remix, and he sold out within just a couple hours, and it was one of the top ones that they featured, and it was a top 10 track, and he's just like, oh cool, like he's starting to sort of understand, I think, his abilities, because he's so talented. And so here is his latest release, Lost Your Number.
uh-oh.
I couldn't call you cause I lost your number. Maybe it's fate that we run into each other. And all those times I spent daydreaming about you. It's such a shame I lost your number. No. When I saw those pretty deep blue eyes, I swear I've fallen, but the time it took to realize I was too late. Why don't you come back to back now? Make up for missed memories you promised we would have. I want them, but only with you. With you. I couldn't call you cause I lost your number. Maybe it's fate that we ran into each other. And all this time I spent daydreaming about you. It's such a shame I lost your number. My mind lost.
You only got 5 minutes left for this one though,
I
guys.
can't believe I ever met you. The sweetest moment when I got lost in your eyes. You told me you were fairly new here. Chasing your dreams, you had to leave it all behind. I wish I could have made a home for you. Right here in the city, it was built for you. And I know it sounds crazy, but I really knew. The moment that I saw you, I could see us build a life together. But I screwed up when I left you in the room. I couldn't call you cause I lost your number. Maybe it's fate that we run into each other. And all this time I spent daydreaming about you. It's such a shame I lost your number. My mind lost your number. Maybe it's fate that we ran into each other. And all this time I spent daydreaming about you. It's such a shame I lost your number. My mind lost your number. Run into each other. Daydreaming about you. Lost your number.
Lost Your Number, featuring
I couldn't call
Swab.
you cause I lost.
Let's go,
Love it.
Satwick.
I love it.
Also,
That's-
you could hear his vocals in there too, which I think is another underrated thing. Like, I don't know if people know, he's a really good vocalist. You get a sense of it there. He peppers it in. And what's awesome too is like, if I'm listening to his voice on this track specifically, I feel like I got into that point where it's just like, I know he's smiling when he's singing the lyrics. He has such a joy, right? He has such a joy about him when he's working on stuff that it really, comes across. It's one of my favorite things about working with him. Oh boy, Bobby, who did you get? Did you bring on Roki? I don't even know. That was my pick last week from the Web3 side of things,
Yeah.
but I still don't know how to say their name.
I don't
think
know.
it's Roki.
I say Roki.
I love the music. Yeah, I like the music.
Yeah. So they release stuff in Web3. They also put stuff that's like solely Web3 and then solely on just like the Web2 platforms. So this is like their most recent Web2 release. It is not what you would expect. It does have their sound in it, but the lyrics are not what you expect. And I really like it. It's got, I'll just let you be exposed to it so I don't ruin anything.
Expose yourself to us, please, Bobby. Expose yourself to us.
Nope, not that kind of exposure here. It's not that kind of after.
That's
hours.
our OnlyFans channel. Follow Bobby for his OnlyFans.
That's a different kind of inspiration. Wink, wink.
Late nights Inspo Radio. We'll play this, but we're gonna be back with our final Web3 pick of the week. If you want to jam with us, again, lower right, there's a little box with an arrow. Just pop us out, and you can scroll with us, or jam with us while you're like scrolling through other things.
Se pone celoso si no le contesto. Se enoja conmigo si le saco pretexto. Baby, lo siento. Es que ya no tengo tiempo, siempre he sido desconfiado. Perdón por no ser honesto. Quizás yo nunca estuve en lo correcto. Quizás no tenía fin en nuestro cuento. Perdón por mis errores, sabes que no soy perfecto. Sé que por mis acciones te llenaste de lamento. Quisiera llamarla, pero no viene al caso. Quisiera que abrazarla, que mirara el ocaso. Decía que sentía seguridad que en mis brazos. Sabes que la que extraño, pero siento su rechazo. La melancolía se apodera de mi mente. Aún veo su mirada que entre tanta gente. La noche más fría, ahora pegan diferente.
Those who have popped this out and are working on Blender to the side are really freaking out right now.
No pido que tú me jodes, pido que tú me perdones. Nunca quise verte mal, tampoco llorar. Lo dije hace tiempo, nena, no sea más. Ahogando la pena entre fiestas y bares. No sé qué me hice, mi mente no sale. Mi corazón tan roto que no llegaré. Quisiera que todo sea como antes. Las caricias y sonrisas, baby, no voy a olvidar. En mi mente melodía, tú en mía sin parar. Me decía que quería una canción para dedicar. ¿Quién diría que sería la más melancólica? Quise salir de la ruina, pero la arruiné más. Todo fue mi culpa, baby, que es la verdad. Pero aunque digas que no me quieres ver más, pase lo que pase para ti.
I just noticed he's rocking a bait.
Yeah.
Bathing it.
Se pone celoso si no le contesto. Se enoja conmigo si le saco pretexto. Baby, lo siento. Es que ya no tengo tiempo, siempre he sido desconfiado. Perdón por no ser honesto. Quizás yo nunca estuve en lo correcto. Quizás no tenía fin en nuestro cuento. Perdón por mis errores, sabes que no soy perfecto. Sé que por mis acciones te llenaste de lamentos.
They got their like use of hi-hats and bass lines, but obviously, yeah, you get a Spanish lyrics, so very different than some of the other stuff I've heard of theirs, but I like it.
Yeah, Spanish.
I popped it on, and I was like, oh, this is totally not what I expected, but I really like it.
But it rocks. It's always nice to be surprising. It's kind of like, we harken back to those days of listening to an album, right? It's just like with all these singles and singles and singles, I wonder if there's pressure to sound like them, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas with an album, you can explore sound. You can take people on this journey, yeah?
There is something about a full album release, and then I don't know how many people still do this, but like an album release comes out that I really like. I sit there and I listen through it all. I experience it as it's supposed to happen. I don't go piece through it, or let's just put it on shuffle. It's like, that's not, the artist put it in order for a reason to tell a story or give you,
a musical journey.
Exactly.
A ride.
Well put.
And many of you are taking a ride out to Miami. And so this last song is a bit about that. It's about the time that all of you guys are having, and we're all just here FOMOing. So
I'll be just here,
exactly, just FOMOing out on what's going on at Art Basel this weekend. Man, there's so much going on, and I'm excited for everyone who's going out there, because it's at a time that I think I don't know if we've ever had like this, both the market going up and like an event, like a big event at the same time.
It's vibes. Like, if you think about it, it's been since like April, May of 2022 since we were around this time, like price range. And there hadn't been a whole lot of events before that. Like, I think there was
NYC. Yeah, that first NFT NYC really.
NYC, and that was it.
And then everybody went to Miami after, and that was still a good vibe. And so people can have some good vibes. And our friend, again, friend of the show, another friend of the show here, Nessie the Rilla,
Nessie,
song about Art Basel. Let's go, Nessie.
Let's go, Nessie. I saw this minted out.
150.
Fourth quarter. 2 minutes. We on. Let's go. Yeah. Slide to Miami, tell me where the hoes at. I'm just playing Brody, tell me where the pros at. I need some loose change, let my brother hold that. Hey. Okay, I'm living out a movie. Slide around the gardens in a rental full of groupies. You could be a winner if your mental wasn't losing. Okay. Hey. Do it for my realists that be moving whole packs. Bro ain't make the league, now he got a whole straps. Tricking to the streets, guess he got his own trap.
I just love this guy's flow.
Tell him what you need, bet he got a low tax. Used to trip with him, he ain't had no roadmap. I used to roll maps, I'm speaking whole facts. Feeling so much paper, I can't even hold stacks. Down in Bowling Green, remember catching blowback. Told me leave that shit alone, better go and rap. Better do something. Now I'm thankful for the vision, man. I guess he knew something. Either Urus or the Rari, I can't even choose nothing. They sitting pillow talking, cause they see we moving up like the Jeffersons. See a brother in the cold, in the snow. If I'm on, then you know I'm gonna be blessing them. Could've been me, but I've been a different specimen. Seen a lot of storms, but I really learned to weather them. Did the hokey pokey, but I turned my life around. South Beach died, I don't like the white around. You can't even keep the block, man, I seen the world twice now. Okay, sliding to Miami, tell me where the hoes at. I'm just playing, bro, to show me where the pros at. I need some loose change, let my brother hold that. Hey, okay, I said I'm living out a movie. Slide around the gardens in a rental full of groupies. You could be a winner if your mental wasn't losing, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm sliding with some groupies. You could be a winner if your mental wasn't losing, okay.
Love it. Love it. What's not to love?
Just one of the top flows in Web3. That's why I'm super excited to be working with Nessie on this track that we have coming. Hopefully coming in time for the Optimism We Love the Arts competition. I'll tag that down below. But as details come about, we're currently making content around it as we go through the process together. And it's just coming together so amazing. I mean, we heard a little bit of Satwick and what he does about bringing sounds together. It's just really magical. And his musicality and his ear for things is so fantastic. And to bring together Chico's voice as well as, just really, I don't know who's got better flow in Web3. I could just listen to Nessie for like a whole Twitch stream, which I think he does. So follow him. Follow him and he will just flow. And it's as genius as this. He's that good. He's
it's not all just like very well meticulously written and thought about. Like, dude's got bars, like on the top of the film. Like,
off the top, expressive, and about like what's going on. Like it's very conversational. It's very, very, again, just really, really sick. And follow all of these people. You see them tagged up above there. Those were kind of like my short list. I do this every week, and Bobby joins me and. Chico joins me as well, and thank you, Bobby. Chico, we hope to have you back. We know you're super busy in the studio. We thank you whenever you can make it. But we try and bring you guys what we think is some of the best working. It's just there's so much now, especially this week. There was so much. I think everyone's just trying to get out of town for like the holiday. Everyone's just like, let's just get all our music out. And
beginning of the month, I don't want to worry about it later on.
Don't want to worry about that. End of the month. But we do have, for us, coming up soon, the end of the month, we're going to have a year-end show. Bobby, I'm trying to still think of like what classifications, like, best female performer, how do we break out these categories? I'm still thinking, put down below in the comments if you have ideas for what categories.
We're going to need some community input on that. We'll brainstorm, but if there's something really funny or really, that you thought of that we didn't and we like it, we'll definitely add it as one of our, options. So,
and we'll credit you because we're mentions like that.
Yeah, why not? We're not going to take all the credit. This is just music that we like and want to share it and make sure it's out there for people to listen to. So.
And we appreciate you guys joining us. We will see you next week. And again, so next week, I think we're gonna, in 2 weeks, our end of the year show is gonna happen. So I believe that it's 2 weeks from, so the 19th is the end of the year show.
There we go.
So look forward to one more show before then, but thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely. Well, see y'all next week with Inspo Radio. Happy to be here and tune into our music next week.